Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary, or next game. We are playing some Milio, and they said to go full AP Milio mid. That's too grief, so I'm going to play full AP Milio support instead, because I feel like that's way better. They just tried to, for some reason, kill my teammate. That was weird, yeah. So how it started was Silas just walked in, we just walked away, I kicked him away, so he's super far, because how your kick works is that you shoot a little ball, kind of like a flaming soccer ball, and it will knock people away that you hit, and then it will like detonate and slow them and just deal a little bit of damage. And then he flashed in on Jinx, and I just healed her over the wall to let her run faster, because heal gives movement speed. And then she would just run down here, and Smolder flashed over the wall. He flashed over the freaking wall, dude. But yeah, your kick goes kind of far. And it has, like, good AP ratio on it, but it's only one single damaging ability, so that's why I'm not gonna go, like, full, like, mid lane with it, because it can't be used to farm. It can't be used to, like, really do too much of, like, almost anything. I'm gonna go ward, dude. You're gonna, like, die to Shaco. You're playing way too aggressive with them being behind us. I also don't have healed for you either. There's no way that we can do anything during the early game, dude. They we're split map. Split map is like so bad for taking fights. Anyways, when you use your Q, it will also try to track the enemy. I'm gonna just use my W to heal up my teammate there. So if it hits minions, it will like try to hit them, but normally it will miss. So just be aware. Just deal some damage, make sure it doesn't hit my teammate. My campfire is kind of a long CD. A little bit of damage onto that guy as well. That hurt really bad, though. Dude, the Shaco, I feel like, is going to appear and just kill my Jinx, I swear. She doesn't even have barrier. Let me get inside my own campfire to heal myself a little bit, too. I'm just going to knock that guy away, but still, dude, you are playing way too aggressive for how low you are, bro. Oh my god, dude, she is playing so freaking up, man. Thank god Shaco didn't try to, like, kill my team. Like, I feel like Shaco could have totally rotated bot and killed, but he didn't, so that's very good for us. My E is a shield. It could be used twice to shield twice, because there's 2 charges of it. My W is a campfire that I put down, and the campfire also is able to give people bonus attack range while they're inside of it. I don't die to that. But I will die to this. I managed to kill the Smolder with my one last auto attack. I can't do more. Oh, nice. And that guy dies too. We had to stall underneath turret for a really long time, because the longer we stall, the better it is to be able to have an opportunity to have the tower ramp damage. Because whenever people start getting hit by the turret, the tower damage will ramp up over and over again. And because it was so ramped, when it hit Smolder, it almost killed him, but he used barrier to save himself. That's okay, because even though it saved himself, then I can just assist. This is a fight that my team should be able to win. Wish I got an assist, but oh well. I didn't really know what I wanted to buy. I went needless first just to see if I can, like, try to abuse the AP ratio. It's 120%, so I get one single shot of, like, really high damage, but that's about it. And also, the high damage, of course, like, comparable to, like, REQ is, like, not even that insane. That's the thing, like... REQ is 100% AP ratio, the base damage is pretty similar on it, so why would you not just play RE? I'll just flash, I guess. This guy on the enemy team looks like he's just going to start griefing, so I am just going to leave. We got Silas Flash. We just kicked him away with the soccer ball. Maybe I can buy boots inside a base, just like sit around, as long as my Jinx doesn't die to like them getting killed by getting slowed and then stunned. I'm gonna wait for boots. I'm using my E to try to get back in a lane fast, but I mean, there should be no way that they can dive her. Like, they can deal big damage and stuff. They just don't have enough damage to 100 to 0 her. So she should be okay. I'm also not even level 5 yet, which kind of blows too. If you ran towards me, I probably could have made it so you didn't get hit by that, but it's fine, dude. I did hit that guy with pretty significant damage there. I'm just going to kick this guy back into my teammate, but I don't even know if that's going to assist him that much, because it looks like I'm going to be the one that dies in the end, even though I just followed up her play. She's going to die to Smolder Ultimate too. It's alright. We tried. I couldn't kill the Zillion because I'm not fast enough. I don't have a way to collapse on that guy. If I was level 5 there, we killed, but because I'm under-leveled from the dive, because even though we got the kill and stuff, we missed gigantic waves, I can't really play. I don't know why Jinx is also going for a strange build path of like Blade of the Ruined King first item on Jinx. I feel like that's not good. Blade of the Ruined King normally is trash. Oh, is that why Diana's not helping us? She sees the Needless and is like, yeah, I'm never gonna help you guys. That can't be true. That can't be it. Oh, close. I almost hit him. It will just deal a little bit. It honestly won't be that impressive of damage right now. 215. It's alright. Like, even Smolder damage is way better than mine. Oh, but I hit him again. That's half of his HP gone from just 2 hits. It's huge. I'm saving my campfire until we're a bit... What? Okay, we just automatically win this. There's no reason to go for the Smolder immediately, because, darn, it would not kill that guy. Yo, Jinx! What are you... Oh my god, alright. You're dead. I don't have shield for you, but hey, you got the kill. This wave is kind of awkward. Do you not want to get it? I'm just doing last hits when minions are going to die. Because nobody's going to get these minions in the first place. I won't shove or anything. I'm just going to grab them. We'll see if the cannon can even survive. My ultimate gives healing of everybody in the area and cleanses all debuffs, so I can like get rid of like Zillion stun. She would have never gotten the cannon. She would have not arrived fast enough. Silas is down bot side again because he's just griefing, because he doesn't really care. I think we just honestly leave. I think that it's difficult for us to outplay this, no? Or will they just like try to dive and we can just fight them because they do something stupid, I guess? A little bit of damage onto him. I still have my ultimate available if she does get caught to try to like defend her. Report Zillion. Not the Silas? The Silas is literally in your lane. What? Damn, I can't get to my freaking teammate fast enough, dude. Nice little kill onto that guy. She loves my needless, dude. Oh, that was so close to landing. Bro, chill. I literally just saved your life. I hope you get a kill, too. Like, what? If I just left, we would have never been able to do that. Yeah, my kick cancels his E, so when he tried E-ing me there, I was able to kick him back at the same time for, like, mega damage. Dude, Deathcap first item sounds so terrible. The thing is that Shadow Flame basically give, like, such a similar amount of AP, but I feel like flat Magic Pen is better than anything. But it would be kind of goofy to go... I'll just go Deathcap, dude. It sounds goofy. Let's see the difference. A 60 AP? You know what, we'll try it, dude. Let's go. Go bot, please. Dude, fucking chill. I'm literally matching the Zillion. Also, I need to put down vision, and the fastest way to put down vision, like at Raptors and stuff, is by, going this way, so that's another big thing. It's fastest to be around my teammate. But my teammate don't want me. Wait, my Diana didn't rotate? Alright. Sure. Diana will surely help me. Take the turret. What? Take the turret? I flash here to try to survive, just barely. Oh my god, I thought that he died. Because of the Jinx W. Close. So the next thing should probably be a, oh? I kicked them away from you at least. Massive damage, but you're very low, so it's probably not... Oh, goodness. Gonna work for us. Here she comes, bro. She's looping around. If that Q landed, she would have died. I'm sad. We still got an assist, though, so it's chill. The minion got in the way. This is still fine, though. Nice. This guy also probably can't survive either. I got another kill from doing that, too, dude. Another thing about Milio is that your QCD is very long at every single rank. It's like, I believe, 14 seconds or something. So I went a huge amount of CDR in my build. I have Legend Haste and I have Transcendence both. So both of those things combined just give me 25 alone. And then, of course, I will, like, eventually build other stuff that gives me more haste. But if I was to go regular build path, I probably was going to go, like, Storm Surge, Shadow Flame, and then Deathcap, and then, like, build, I don't know, like, a CDR item after that. I would take a while to build a CDR item. Another thing about playing AP Milio is at least I can play it where I, as a support, don't have to go Lost Chapter item, because Lost Chapter items just are kind of expensive, and I can immediately go for, like, the Magic Pen items to make it so I hit harder. I feel like we can still die very easily. Also, Smolder's getting pretty fed. Because he's just able to stack. So it's probably still a losable game, honestly. We just play for objectives. I just have to walk away because this person's over here. Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. They kill us very quickly. It's very hard to keep my teammate alive. Let's build that Dark Seal that I was going to build earlier, I guess. Should be pretty nice. Diana died. Looks like also this guy's most like... Oh! He killed in the middle! Oh my goodness, dude. He's a beast. Oh, he just hit that person too! Damn, I wish that he was able to bait the Zillion, but I guess not. I'm not gonna be able to kill Zillion either. He's too difficult to kill. Let's just hit this to make sure Zillion doesn't get it. Anybody that can get on top of me easily just completely destroys me, and they have a lot of those champions. At least they're very squishy, though, so if I do land my ability onto them, it does a lot. But, like, Shaco, if he jumps on top of me, I kind of just die. It's very difficult to stop. They're just grouped. See, like, I tried to hit Smolder because the tracking, but the tracking doesn't necessarily, like, work perfectly, so it doesn't really get them, and then if it doesn't get them, I take the whole entire wave on accident when I don't even mean to. They're rotating hard for this Jinx. And now they're rotating hard for me. But I get to just barely survive. I believe the Diana and Ryze are duo queue, so that's why they just are playing away from us the whole game. The only people that I can really play for is them. If they just want to play together, then I guess I'll just go match them and be with them, even if I'm going to be soaking Ryze EXP. Because I can't play around Jinx. She just dies instantaneously. I'll play around my Diana. Big damage. Maybe she can kill? Oh, she missed. That killed him, nice. Shaco's also there. I know that my Silas is killing that Ryze, but... Dude, if that killed him, oh my god, that would have been so satisfying. Oh well. Nice attempt, I guess. There's no way the Silas one-shots you. You can face check, bro. It's chill. Silas isn't that strong. He only has rocket belt and nothing else. I feel like this could end up kind of bad, depending on like if Shaco can come steal it. That's the fake one. It's good to have it die like that. Nice kill, boys. We see where Shaco is. think Shaco's gonna go for this guy now. You're about to walk into him. Had a feeling that would happen. Dude, the freaking soccer ball kills are so goofy to see. Oh. Damn, that didn't land. I still feel like Storm Surge is the thing to go. With Storm Surge, then when I land a really big ability, then it will proc it to just deal even more. It also gives me movement speed, which is pretty beneficial, so I can like walk around and try to catch people. Dude, I have 417 AP at 21 minutes as Milio. My god. I'm also so damn squishy, though. I still think that Shaco kills me in, like, 3 hits. My AP ratio on my ultimate's kind of good, though, I guess. 50%'s alright for, like, a big AoE heal. Also, you have this other passive where whenever I empower somebody, it makes it so their move will, like... Damn it, dude. Can I even save you? Dude, and then that guy's too far away. I did at least make it so she didn't die immediately, though. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that whenever I use an ability to, like, empower my teammates get a buff that allows them to have a little bit more magic damage, but it also increases their AD. So it's more effective, really, for... AD damage healers, really. I feel like Shaco's gonna appear and kill me, dude. Because he could have just taken this. He did. And he's just topside in our jungle. He's literally right there, just chilling. I'm not trying to get myself one shot. I'm not gonna 1v1 a freaking fed Shaco. We already know that he's behind us. Like, even Jinx coming over doesn't feel like it's necessarily that good for us. Nice. I don't even know how I got the kill there. That's crazy. But at least nobody else died. My Q, dude, over the wall. This is actually crazy that this is, like, going okay. I do not think AP Milio is viable whatsoever. But my kills have been so good. They're so goofy. I have my Storm Surge in face. Here he comes. I kind of want to buy, dude. I'm rich. Shaco's also back alive, so it should be scary again. I feel like Jinx is, like, going to die. I don't know where Shaco last was seen, but if he's just beelining a top lane, it would be difficult for me to prevent a kill, I think. Oh yeah, your AP of your slow also from your Q scales too, 82%. What a crazy buy this is gonna be. I think I just go another Needless instead of Medjai's. I have more AP than Diana probably, by a pretty significant amount. I'm gonna ping her AP. There's no way I have more than Rise, right? Dude, I actually have more AP than Rise. I have more AP than Fries, bro. He has Deathcap, too. Oh my god. It's because he has a frozen heart. I am so freaking scared of getting caught, though. We see where Shaco was, though. Oh, that Q could have been so sick. And now it's difficult for me to get over to that fight, too, man. I think I just saved my teammates from burning. Because it looks like they were about to burn to death. Here, I'll just make it so you can at least shoot, like, really OP rockets, I guess. We'll see if I can even land 1 Q at the end. My Q does deal 1k at this point. Boom! Oh, my goodness. Oh my god, I just chunked the crap out of that smolder, too. Massive damage onto that guy. So yeah, that was a full AP Milio bot lane. I was going to go probably a Shadow Flame, and then after Shadow Flame, you'd probably go Horizon Focus. Horizon Focus gives you CDR and massive amount of AP. Didn't, of course, deal that much, because the thing is, you only have 1 AP ability that actually does damage. Everything else is just kind of trash. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to probably a potential massive fight here, huh? If we can get his thing down, he can probably not run away, because Kled is very slow when he's demounted. What? Okay, we'll just not go for him. That's fine, too, I guess. We are playing some AP Varus top lane this game. Sadly, they don't really have many HP people, because Varus is HP Shred. If you don't know, how he functions is he has decent AP ratio on his auto attacks, and his ultimate is 100%. But, so you can build like Nashor's Tooth and you can do a lot of damage per auto, but this is the big part. Your W has this thing called Blight, and you can stack it up to 3 times onto people, and your abilities detonate Blight when you use them. So you stack it up to 3 times and detonate it. That lowers the CD of your abilities when you do it as well, so you can spam more often. But because that has an AP ratio on it, if you go like Deathcap plus Riftmaker, the reason for Riftmaker is it increases your damage by a percentage, so that's like really strong. And Nashor's Tooth and stuff, you can get that percentage so high that like you can like kill like Cho'Gath and Mundo very quickly, like insanely fast, because they just get shredded down because you just deal like 50% of their HP with 3 hits, and then you just continuously do that over and over again, because you attack still pretty quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing this game. We're versus Karma, which is like probably one of the worst things that we can go against. Because the thing is that things that are like AP oriented in a range character is much more difficult to try to punish. Also, I probably should not take TP as well. Varus doesn't really need TP because normally he can shove out any wave without like real threat, unless you like fall really far behind. But we're of course not far behind at all because the game has just begun and stuff, and I'm not planning to get far behind either. Even though there's a chance that we get, like, camped and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to put a ward down topside that's kind of deep, so I maybe can prevent any deaths early on. So we can, like, try to see her gank me and stuff. I didn't get hit by that. That's huge. So I only get, like, 1 auto attack and a Blight over and over again because she always just backs away because she knows that if she allows me to auto attack, that's bad. She is aware that the only way to really play it is play extremely like kiting me and just don't let me ever hit her. So that's what she's attempting. Makes it hard for me to really do stuff versus her, which is why this matchup is kind of bad. But that being said, we still are able to just kind of farm out and be okay. Yeah. So that was pretty good poke there. As you can see, did about half of her HP. She might have hit me with some abilities, but overall, I would say that we got a more favorable trade for us, I think, unless, like, for some reason, she gets, like, crazy healing or something. You gonna sit inside that brush, maybe? I didn't know if she was gonna brush camp and then have, like, her teammate gank for her. I'm just gonna stay top lane as long as possible, because I want to get as many, like, AP items as I can. She only has an amp tome. It would be cool to be able to buy boots as well. Also, press attack is ridiculous too, because press attack increases your damage by a percentage amount. So when you get to hit somebody like Karma, also we'll see if she can kill me. I feel like she shouldn't be able to, but you never know. That hit me, bummer. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get her, but that's still fine. I don't have mana for my E either. That will never kill. My Q doesn't deal damage, just be aware of that. I know that I can't kill her. I'm just gonna back away because there's no way that I can possibly kill at this point. If I flashed for her, I would have not killed her either. I'm surprised that she didn't try to continue committing onto me, because I think I could have maybe died if she did. I'm gonna try to wait for boots. Being able to buy boots is amazing. Okay, so she has no flash. That's a massive thing, and I hope that we can abuse that, because playing almost any champion in League of Legends, if somebody doesn't have flash and you do, you can sometimes do something to, like, assist with that type of thing. My R does also apply Blight, but it also detonates Blight. Some people don't realize that, because a lot of people, when they see AP Varus, they only focus on using Q and your E to detonate it. But you should be also, if you can, trying to auto-attack them before you even use your ultimate, because it does work that way. Now, the idea is... Also, I have my teammate here, so we should definitely try to ulti her if possible. Nice. Good kill. Whenever you get a kill on anything, you also get more AP and attack speed, which is very nice. I can let her jump on me. Yeah, she won't. Because she probably knows that my teammate was around, but I was trying to bait. What I was going to say is that with your abilities, remember that also your Blight reduces your abilities, so you can spam more often. And this is one of the most important parts that we have not mentioned yet. Your Q increases your Blight percent damage when you charge it by up to 50%. So, you want to try to hold down Q for as long as possible. What your W does is that it's also an active. When you activate it, it makes your next Q deal more damage based off of percent missing, so the lower you are, the more it does. But you should just use it every time. It doesn't even cost mana. Even if they're like full HP, you should still use it, I believe. To be honest, the best person to ask would be a Varus main, but I swear there should be, like, technically no reason not to use it. But we're in a pretty good position here. We have good attack speed. When I kill a minion, I get a little bit of attack speed and AD and AP. But if you kill a champion, it gets better and it lasts longer. I could maybe just try to ulti there, huh? Just to see how much damage I can deal. Because I feel like I want to do an all-in pretty soon, since I do have a lead. It's just that Karma is kind of good at running away and slowing me down, so she doesn't have to fight us. So right now, our max, if we land 3 stacks, is 15%, and then 15%, half of that is 7.5, so it's like 22.5% max percent HP. So it's not that crazy during the early game, of course, but it will get there as the game continues. Wow, my jungler is camping for me, kind of, though he just left now. I was going to say I will probably use my flash R if she steps up again, if she's not here. I'll rotate to this, of course. But the enemy Kled is kind of scary, though. I think just try to do one and then just leave. That's best. I do think that we could win this fight if we fought as a team, but I don't think Yone's going to rotate. Like, he seems extremely passive and not wanting to assist whatsoever. The reason why I'm using my E is just trying to slow her down if she steps up a little bit too far so I can begin auto-attacking her. Damn, Kled is really destroying my laner. Can't auto-attack you, I guess. One Blight stack. Walk away. I get hit really hard. Ooh, hey, Kayn is up here. Not sure if we want to be doing a fight. I don't think so. I almost have my item, though, and I really want to stick around. I'm just worried about maybe Briar trying to ulti me. Because it'd be really cool to be able to, like, base. Your, Blight being detonated only resets your abilities if you detonate it on enemy large monsters, like, just, or, like, big camps. Actually, I don't even think it works on large monsters. I think it only works on epic, so, like, objectives or champions. So be aware that also does not work the way that you might think because of that. My bot lane is winning, which is sick. I'm gonna TP down. I think we can fight this. Just kill the Jhin, dude. I think helping out bot side is like so important now. Nice, getting flash is amazing. Where was that Briar ultimate at? I didn't even see it. Did it, like, fly by? I know we'll lose some stuff topside. I don't really care. Also, Kayn's down here, so you could probably kill this guy, too. Oh, never mind. She's already gone. Oh, never mind. He found Briar. I'm just gonna make sure that, like, Briar, if she did try to contest, got caught. So that's why I'm still continuing to shove out bot. Plus, swapping side shouldn't be that bad for Twitch, because, I mean, he is strong and Karma's not fed. She doesn't have boots yet. So we can get massive damage onto this and make myself even stronger. My damage on hit is really good right now. Why is my teammate not stepping up? That's AP Varus for ya. If you didn't notice, the Senna exploded. Because 3 stack, right? Also, press the attack, perfect rune, right? Because I increase all of my damage by 8%. So 8% bonus. I use my W. My W does bonus damage based on how low somebody is. Senna was like half. So if I just detonate that, I'm doing 20%. But actually, it's not 20%. It's more than that. Because I'm charging my Q. So we'll just like add half that. So it's like 30%. And then we also deal 14 to 21% missing, depending on like charge time too. So all those things combined just make you so freaking ridiculous for fighting. And then I will go top lane now, and then Twitch can go back bot lane because he died. Otherwise, I might have just stayed bot lane because he was top lane for a while, but I guess he was trying to like kill Karma and went too aggressive. Yone is losing, but it's okay. Everybody wants to flash. I'm going to assume that Karma used flash because you didn't ping anything. Unless you meant Briar used flash to kill you, because once again, you didn't ping anything, so I don't really know. Now, I could play this 2 ways. I could either hard shove and try to push her underneath turret, or I could try to freeze this how I am now, and then step up aggressively to try to find a play to kill her. Briar's top. Briar no ultimate. So if I just freeze it here, should be kind of hard for Karma. She just used her shield. He just used her mantra. Three, 2, Oh, that doesn't kill her. Wow. That was with 3 blight stacks, but just did no damage whatsoever. I'm probably gonna be the one that dies here. Oh, never mind. I thought that was maybe towards me, but it wasn't. I'm wondering if Briar is up here or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay, she's not. We see her bot side, so I should be able to shove this. Death's bot side, so they kind of are losing now. Can we stop this dragon from being taken? Can I rotate down? I might lose top lane turret, so I guess I should probably not. Okay, cool. She didn't do it. I was worried. Yone gets himself killed for no reason, so now Briar suddenly is like super fat out of nowhere. Yeah, even with level 2 boots, I just feel so damn slow to catch anybody. It's a very sad thing for me. I hate how slow Varus feels, and it feels like there's no good itemization that allows me to get movement speed. I guess Storm Surge, actually, huh? Not the FF, though, bro. We'll TP in. I'm honestly down to fight this. Yeah, I'm super dead. If only we didn't get hit by the initial Clud Q. So, I guess my whole entire bot side is all losing, so that's why I'm trying to assist, because the only way that we win this game now is, I guess, all me. Since Kane's down 2 levels out of nowhere, Senna's gonna outscale Alistar, Twitch can be useful, but for some reason he could just continues dying bot side. So the game state is terrible. Hey, but at least I'm winning top lane really, really hard, huh? In fact, I mean, I've influenced the game in such a way that technically I should have teammates that should not be losing, because I only killed Karma once, but that doesn't seem to be happening. It's alright, at least we scale. We do not have, like, Gathering Storm, but we scale in different ways. By, like, getting really high AP numbers to make it so it does more. Zhonya's will be pretty good this game. Maybe I'll just build that after this and not go Deathcap, because it might be too necessary to try to keep myself alive versus a team comp like them. My damage is enough that I should be able to kill like anybody. Even if I find Briar and Briar is fed, I think she dies. Nice, bro. You better body block this. I'm going to die. Milio. The reason why that went really badly is because, okay, Briar can't stop her, like, engagement, so that's why she kept going. I guess we should have just kept on running underneath turret. I was the person who got myself killed because I turned around. So, I got too close to her. It's my fault for dying. That was a ridiculous amount of people topside, though. So, that should be good for the people who aren't up here, because that gives them an opportunity to either go versus 1 people or none. Since they sent everybody up there. It is time to build that Zhonya's, because I do not want to go versus this super fed Kled and just die to him one shot every single team fight. I want to be able to survive. So we're up to about 25%. And then, of course, every single auto attack deals 45 plus 99. So our damage on that is also insane. Also, they are doing freaking objective without their jungler. Wait, what? Was it just... Wait, okay, maybe it... Who's... I'm so confused. They weren't doing it. Maybe they just accidentally hit it because nobody was there. As you can see, my freaking wave clear sucks. Let's board that. Where was the ultimate? I got him because I was able to reset my ability. The only person that matters is me right now, so my team better, like, be, like, base tanking for me. So, how my champion works with the Blight is that I use ultimate, charge Q, and then I, have, my E still, so I continue auto-attacking, press E to proc more Blight, and then, after I do that, I again have my Q back up because I procced more Blight from my E. So that's how I get my Q back up, so I can again do a big amount of damage, because remember, your Q is the most important one. Your E can proc it and still deal, like, as much as the tooltip says, but the Q is the most important one. We might be able to honestly start this, we'll see. Sometimes people don't rotate for it, so I just want to test. Yeah, it looks like Briar's not even contesting, so... You can see on the epic monsters how your resets work. You see how it's just resetting over and over again. It also is lowering my WCD as well, which is very nice. Now we should just try to do the dragon if possible. Oh, there's a Briar ultimate coming. It's not going to hit me. We need to brush camp and fight. If we want to fight, we need to do it together. Oh, I just missed my ability. As long as you stay within your team with Briar, she can try to flash on top of you to kill you, but her Berserk will make her instantly start targeting somebody else instead, so that's why it is difficult for her to do stuff. And now I have blue buff too, which makes it even better. And I also have Zanya's, I believe. Oh, I don't know. I just need a little bit more money, dude. Because I'm going to sell my Dorans. I think I can just do Gromp, then I have it. Alright, see you later, Yone. He's probably dead. I want to buy my item before I start shoving out waves, just in case somebody tries to camp me. The next item will be a Deathcap now, to get the really high AP numbers, because we want to make this hit really hard. Right now, we deal 30%, add half, 45% total if I charge Q of somebody's HP. That doesn't even count that there's base damage on my ultimate as well, so if my ultimate base damage does half of somebody's HP, my ultimate will probably finish them. Kind of scary being side lane alone for a moment, because I didn't know if they would maybe try to pick me with like a bunch of people, but since we see where Briar and Karma is now, seems that I will be okay to continue shoving, I believe. And also Kled is dead, so he can't try to initiate. I do think that there's ways of like 1v1ing them, but I would prefer to just not even have to do that. Because if I die trying to 1v1, that's like really bad. Not gonna be able to kill that guy. Close, though. Yeah, so, like, previous versions of AP Varus, that person would just die, but AP Varus has been giga nerfed over and over and over again. And he's still pretty, like, not bad, so... You can almost one-tap people, if you're fed enough, maybe. If I had, like, Deathcap instead of Zanya's, but remember that Deathcap also costs more, so I wouldn't have it by this time, too. Ultimate CD is kind of low, so we should just be using it on repeat. Okay. I'm ready to teamfight whenever. Is that on me? No, it's bot lane. Okay. I mean, they have 2 people bot lane, so that should be good for them. But they're gonna try to assist their teammates, so we should try to collapse on them, like right here. Never mind. They stopped rotating. The enemy team did. Because being able to catch them on rotation sometimes catches people off guard, and you can just, like, win team fights off that, too. I missed my ability. Sorry, bro. I will use my empowered Q, but... Nice. Good kill. That's gonna hit. I have to sidestep it. Never want to get snared by Jhin, because that's really bad. My team is kind of grouped up in a good position. If they, like, are near me, we can probably hit mid lane turret if we were together. There's a fight going on this side, so I'll try to assist. He might be able to kill on his own, though, so never mind. So now we'll just rotate over to the Jhin instead. When people start, like, losing slightly, then the game becomes so much easier. Because, oh yeah, I might get ultied here still. By the Jhin. He's not going to use it to try to get me. I have my ultimate. Anyways, staggered deaths are OP inside this elo, I've realized. Oh, that doesn't kill? That's crazy. See how my Q is back up again? Honestly, I should not be pushing this out. Where is that? That was top lane? Let's go buy our needless. Play around vision control, have them walk into you. As they walk in, you are hopefully grouped up with your team, so you can then try to get them. If they walk in like this... Do I really need a TP here? I have my ultimate. Soon. You don't need your ultimate to deal damage, but I prefer it, obviously. We just need to make sure that they don't do Baron. Or shove out mid, because everybody's like bot side for some reason right now. But if we see where Senna is and where Kled is, it's probably meaning that we should be okay. Sorry bro, I can't get that guy. There's a lot of people mid lane too. The reason why I couldn't get him is because I missed my Q, and then my E just doesn't detonate enough. The good news, though, is that I didn't even use my Zhonya's, so I didn't really feel that threatened at all. I can TP in. We can fight this. We just go for the Kled first. I just use Zhonya's and then my teammate helps me. So all I did is just 3 auto attacks, and then I held down W for a bit, because even though he's on top of me, I know that I will, like, instantly demount him. But his Q little, like, bear trap thing stays on top of me, so that's why I still took, like, a ridiculous amount of damage. I know this is gonna hurt bad, because they might try to just kill me. That person dies. That person's dead. 11 and 2. Patience wins games. Another thing that I'm also realizing is that, like, if I ever get top lane and I have TP, I think that playing 4 bot lane at any point, even sacrificing some of your lane just to help them, is, like, so insane. since I still feel like bot lane is so influential inside of all the games that I've been playing. So we deal about 300 damage on hit. And I don't even have Deathcap yet. Varus is like on hit damage just with like 2 items with the, or like 2 on hit effects, which is Nashor's plus your W, is just so crazy. So 47%. 47%, we'll just round up to 50. 50, half of 50, 25, so 75% total. And that doesn't even count the active of it. And that doesn't count the base damage of landing my ultimate dealing 1k. My damage is high, to say the least. Very high. I don't even have, like, a build path to get even more high AP than this, though. I could have went Gathering Storm to get even more AP, but I didn't. We should be just taking every single turret that we can. I'll just go bot lane first, I guess, if we really want to do that one first. Because we should be using our Baron. If nobody wants to collapse on bot lane with me, then I will just get the stuff on my own, I guess. What's also kind of fun about going Riftmaker on Varus is when you fully stack it, you get that Omnivamp stuff going. Okay. So, yeah, he just instantly dies. And then the Omnivamp is, like, of course, crazy, because then you get to heal off of your percentage so much. So that's why it's so effective. I can't really do anything with these minions, because they're just not shoving. So yeah, that was AP Varus. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Your damage on this champion is absolutely bonkers once you get it to a very, very high amount of AP. He's kind of an auto-take based champion, but he's also like a combo champion, which is cool, because it's like, you better land your abilities to proc your Blight, otherwise you're not going to have abilities to use. The biggest tip that I have if you want to play AP Varus, because this is like a massive thing, do not ever use your abilities without Blight. Like, except for if you're trying to farm from far away inside a lane or something, you will not be able to fight. Because your cooldowns on your Q and your E are like both 15 seconds each. So if you do use it, you're screwed. Because you don't have anything else besides maybe your ultimate to try to get your abilities back up. So that's like the biggest advice that I could ever have. I, in the past, used to make that mistake of like using Q or E when I desperately needed it. So, wow, Twitchy did even more damage than me, though. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next game of Unranked 2 Challenger with only doing viewer picks. We were playing Evelynn mid lane. They said to also flirt with enemy when we kill them. We're not going to be doing that because we've been losing too much, and I'm just going to play the game and talk about what we're trying to do. Evelynn Mid does crazy amounts of damage with her Q. They lane swapped. Okay, I mean, honestly, playing versus melee picks is surprisingly not that bad, if you didn't know, so... Because we can kind of farm from far away, even though farming is not that easy for me. How Evelynn works is that when you use your Q, you get 3 hate spikes. How your hate spikes work is that they deal crazy good damage if you can land the first hit on the opponent. So when I land this first hit, it increases the damage substantially. So it allows you to be able to fight people like that. Even if it's a Trundle, which is normally a pretty good duelist, but I can kind of kite him out. If you are an Emerald player watching this, or like low Diamond, in my opinion, if you want to climb out of Emerald, I am so convinced that bot lane is the most important, like, place to be. Because, not because it's necessarily, like, broken, but I realize that mentalities inside of Emerald are so bad that normally, if my bot lane loses, which they do quite often, they will completely give up and just run it down for the rest of the game and not even attempt to come back. Like, that happens so often that I am convinced that if you ever want to climb out, you should just be playing bot. I don't think that I ever have a winning bot side like in any of my games. Recently. Except for when I'm playing bot lane where I like maybe can do like something, but I'm very rarely playing bot in the first place because people don't really ask for it. I probably have to base rather than help. You know what? Actually, we'll just rotate down. Maybe I can help. Let's just go. Doing a level 1 roam, in my opinion, is kind of strange, but... Is he gonna try to flash this wall? Oh, goodness. Thanks, man. I'll just stay mid lane now because the wave is, like, fine, and you can see Orianna didn't do anything. I might have been able to kill this Trundle if I just flashed on top of him and ignited, so I might have missed an opportunity. But, yeah, Evelynn isn't that bad of a solo laner, believe it or not. I don't even have runes that are even good for laning phase. I have Gathering Storm, which is a completely wasted rune. As you can see, the range is makes it so you can't really initiate on them very easily, but if they ever do give you range, then you're crazy strong. How your abilities work, though, your passive gives you health back when you get below a certain threshold, but it has crazy AP scaling, so until you have crazy AP, it doesn't do too much. As the late game happens, you can get it to full heal you after every single initiation. What your E does is that it is a just like melee attack move. It does percent damage and it scales well with percentage. It also applies on hits, so Lichbane is crazy strong on Eve because of that. At any point, if Hecarim comes mid, we could probably just kill this guy because I have my ability, but I feel like most people do not gank mid lane because it feels like people don't really trust it. Also, she backed away, so like, obviously, it only is gankable if she sticks around as well. I'm just gonna base here. She'll TP back, that's fine. We'll buy boots and an amp tome to get back. So, right now, we are able to get about half of our HP back. So if I go down to like 10%, I can get back to 533. That's how that works. But it's only out of combat. This is also your stealth mechanic. You only get your stealth mechanic at level 6. So that's what we're waiting for. We have to bait out Orianna Q and not get hit very often by it. Because my ability to CS kind of sucks. Auto-attacking without using Q. Smart. I just flash here. I let myself regen a little bit. I'm almost level 6 now. One more. Got it. But there's probably no way to get on top of this Master Yi, is there? Damn, dude. And then I got ignited inside of the pit, so I just die. Hecarim didn't really commit either, but hey, it's my fault for trying to fight something that I guess we never can fight, even though we have first move mid lane, so I figured that we can do something. Our damage just isn't enough to Master Yi, so that's my fault. My mid wave gets ruined by it too. Hecarim's gonna try to go. Interesting. Not sure if that's gonna work. Oh my god, holy shit, you're really going in, dude. You're probably gonna die, but hey, at least you... Okay, dude, at least we got them and was able to assist. Thank god, dude. I've been having such bad luck with like the fights just barely not working in my team's favor, so I'm glad I was able to assist them in the end. My first death was completely my fault. I'm not going to blame like the team for anything that I decided to do because I opted in for a fight. Probably didn't use my ultimate in a correct manner where I could have used it before I got Taric stunned and stuff. This is still like so okay though. Evelynn scaling is really quite good because you have percent damage on your E, so you can one-shot people late game pretty well. Being underleveled sucks, but this is my fault that I got myself underleveled in the first place. Yeah, you can harass if you wish. My ultimate is coming back. I got electrocute proc onto her. The laning phase is like the worst part of Evelynn, kind of. I mean, you could see that level 1 I could have maybe killed Trundle, but we failed it. Make her stop her base. Hecarim wants to do the grubs instead of ganking before doing grubs. I feel like doing a gank before grubs would be more beneficial because we need to get somebody low enough that I can assist easier. It's fine though. Cost 100, 200. And think about how much mana it would cost to do a full combo onto Qiyana. I'll try to assist. I don't know if I can get there in time. Yeah, and this is like now gonna end up with me now dying too or something. Almost, actually. Urgot didn't rotate either. He did get the grubs though, so even though it was a mistake for him to do that, it still kinda wasn't that bad in the end. Qiyana doesn't have ultimate anymore, so the threat of her damage just isn't really as high, too. Which is pretty nice. She missed her ability pretty badly. But of course her CDs are super low, so it still is pretty threatening. I can still regen quite a bit. Hecarim's gonna play for bot lane. Cool. I am finally going to base for real this time because I do not want to stick around with my low mana any longer. Oh yeah, Lichbane is like not as strong anymore because they nerfed the build path for it. Alright, so we're just gonna go last chapter then. Let's make it so we don't have as many mana issues. Sick. This game is already looking like 50 times better than my past like 20 games, so... My bot lane's winning hard, and if they're winning, that just feels like we win. Win the game. Frontal killed my teammate. I might be able to rotate up and try to help if I'm not going to walk over any vision. That guy still has flash. Very surprising. Mid lane also dies. Well played. The Treno Pillar was honestly very well played by him too. Made it so I almost was not able to kill. Master Yi is probably the biggest threat this game. Qiyana will scale pretty damn well, but got the cannon still. You can just do the dragon, dude. We don't need to fight this. There's really no reason to. Like, nice damage and stuff, but I would prefer to not do anything but objectives at this point. We also should probably let them come in, if anything. Will Lucian even rotate to assist us? Like, how low was the enemy? The only thing we need to do is just press W on Master Yi and just try to charm him, because if we do, then it should be pretty free to just CC him when he's trying to initiate and get a good fight off. We're down CS, but honestly, you should not really be up CS in the first place. Depends on what you're playing against, but versus something that's like a melee or a range pick, you should not be winning ever, really. Because you can see how difficult it is for me to step up without getting myself killed every single time. Bot lane died to the Master Yi still. I was thinking about maybe rotating down to try to assist with the fight. I'm on the way, bro, if you go in. Okay, fine, I'll use my ultimate to kill. No, 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 no. This is... Dude, Master Yi is gonna come, is he not? I'm always so scared about overcommitting for fights because I feel like most of the time whenever I do that, something like really bad happens with being collapsed on. Our vision control is pretty good though. So I just it's just past trauma of my previous games, I guess. So everything's going well. The reason why we even wanted to fight them bot side is because, I mean, we have a really fed jungler and I'm also quite fed, and I have Evelynn ultimate. Evelynn's kind of an ultimate-based champion. When you don't have your ultimate, you're honestly very weak. Well, not like super weak. You actually can kill people even without it. But it's kind of recommended to, I would say, kind of play around it. So right now, the way that we just fight is try to land Charm. If we can land Charm, you have to wait for it to fully do it to shred armor or magic resist, not armor. I don't know why I was gonna say that. This is not a fight that I want to take, bro. Without my Evelynn ultimate, there's just no way. It's not smart to do. Also, like, Hecarim's trying to do an objective at the same time. This is how, like, I feel like a lot of these games become so difficult because people try to do multiple objectives at the same time. There's no reason. Like, Master Yi's trying to go in, and he shouldn't be doing that. Well, he did steal it. Well played. I still have my ultimate. Yeah, we can still fight. I don't know why we're backing away to the point that, like, I almost can't even do anything. We could have still fought. Now it's just over, so just leave it now. Feel like I could have been saved. Just gonna one-shot that guy. So because we have a pretty good amount of AP at this point, my healing is nuts. So I can kind of stay on the map for a pretty long time. I'll try to do this, but this is kind of ballsy to do. Because Master Yi might try to rotate just to try to kill. Terra can farm top. Senna's trying to do stuff individually alone, and that's like a big mistake by her. This should be punished, hopefully, by somebody. Because there should be no reason that somebody can individually push as a AD carry like that. Of course, nobody was in the area, so when Nami went in, there was no follow-up. So we can understand like why it didn't work when she tried to do stuff. You guys are now putting yourselves in like a weird position. I'll get her ultimate at least. Or flash, okay. Orianna no flash. Massive damage. Another flash for me again. Trundle's still pushing, that's still fine. Just play for the freaking dragon. I'll just kill Orianna here, I think. Go for her this way. Oh, dang, never mind, actually. That kills with my ultimate. I was wrong, I do get a kill. The reason why I wanted to kill her is because also Archangels has a 2-minute cooldown on the CD, and having a 2-minute CD on an ability, like, is really long already, so having it on an item is also extremely long, and we have, like, plenty of time to try to burst her before she can do anything. And I knew Tarek would most likely almost die. For a second, I almost turned around just because I saw that it looks like my team almost wasn't able to secure him, but they still were in the end. I want to push out bot lane, but I'm still scared about accidentally throwing 1k to Master Yi. Because I don't know where he is. Yeah, good thing I didn't, dude. I'm pretty sure this guy would have been able to ulti and chase me down. So that could have ended up so bad. It's just that I'm so damn close to finishing my item. He might rift bot lane then. My Lich Bane is completed, which is really OP. Because now our E does like crazy percent damage, and it also will apply Lich Bane on top of that, so the base damage is like 400 plus 12%. Then once I have Deathcap, it becomes even more crazy. Master Yi's going bot side to probably use his Rift. The thing is that I believe we also might get caught. Yeah, by Yi now. Nice. I'm just gonna use my ultimate to try to survive, but I still might be screwed. 1,000 gold. I knew that they would be around, but I didn't have my ultimate up, but Hecarim was coming in, so that's why I even went in the first place. Smart. Like, Nami is solo defending top. This is like the weird plays where it's just like, wait. How did Urgot die? If they sent 4 people bot lane, and like we died because of a Senna roam, how come Urgot died? That means that he somehow died with numbers advantage. And every single time you die with numbers advantage, that's so bad. In our case, I probably could have survived if Senna wasn't there because your ultimate makes it so your Demon Shade is better. They're also just doing Rift Herald and nobody cares about that. They don't have a jungler, so maybe Hecarim can try to steal it. He is worth a big shutdown, though, so if he does go in and die, it would be, like, disastrously bad. Oh, they do have a jungler, actually. Yeah, seems like just a lost fight, then. We could probably still fight afterwards, though. Because my damage is insane. We don't have to be that scared. Lucian's still pushing a ton. I'm gonna continue trying to kill them because I just wanna make it so Lucian can do even more. Yeah, we'll just ult you. It looks like she was about to flash the wall, but decided against it. Well played, Nami. When I have like a Void Staff or something, I can kill that guy so easily. My damage is... Honestly, if I had let my charm fully go, maybe I could have killed him straight up, even without that. Nami has 10 Darciel stacks, so do I, dude. So do I. We are both very powerful. Hecarim is not on this side of the map. So, it's gonna probably just be an instant kill. I had a feeling something like that would happen. Because they're just gonna brush camp and look for kills like that. You're dead instantly. Hecarim ulti her, bro. What? Guys, we have such a big lead and we're just like not trying to fight as a team or like initiate, go for that guy. I have them so low. Are you guys really just gonna get CC to death? I can try to still collapse behind. Dang, I might still be screwed. Never mind, I barely got an auto attack off to be able to kill her. Objectives win games. Not clearing the vision is really bad. At least that guy just literally ran straight into his own death. So, what's gonna happen now is that my EP is getting so high that my amount of health regen that I get out of combat almost full heals me. So we're already at that point, even without Deathcap. We heal for like 80 to 85% of it. Nice kill onto that guy. We should just look to get more picks around here and just fight as a team. Because we can kind of do anything we want. Do Baron, dude. We don't have a wave mid. There's no wave. We'll just wait for it. It's chill. We don't need to play perfectly inside this elo where we have to go for objectives at the same time as other objectives and we get multiple stuff. We just literally do one objective as a team so nobody makes any mistakes because we're all grouped together. It's a group effort to make mistakes instead of individual. And like, these guys are too far up. This should be an instant like Hecarim ultimate in my opinion. It's fine though. Well, you won't. Whenever people are like that grouped or like that far up, there's no reason that they should be able to be up that far. It's okay though. If the group doesn't want to do it, we don't do it because the game is a team game. You can sometimes play as an individual if you don't have a team to work around, but in this game we do. So we want to consistently play around them. We can also just try to kill like this guy's side lane right now. I'll wait for my Urgot. Never mind, I won't wait for Urgot. Wasted my ultimate. I didn't want to get ultied though, potentially, and then that ends up bad. Like, nice, that guy's going in. See, he's trying to do an individual play. Those don't work out. He's doing it because he thinks that, like, the game is over unless he makes a good play, so he felt extremely forced to attempt that. And then these guys are now overextending for a play that doesn't really seem that good. So I kill somebody because of that. And then we just full heal again and just get ready for the next fight. We just push her away from the turret because there should be no reason for her to be able to contest with this many people alive. Take all of their objectives. If you guys want to try to take mid lane as well, sure. I have seen games thrown from this point, so I'm just worried about that. I'm gonna play with my Urgot here. My ultimate's also back up, thankfully, so that will help out if I like get caught by Master Yi, maybe. Where is the Master Yi? Is he not gonna try to kill anybody? I'm gonna build up Medjais for the movement speed. Because at 10 stacks, it gives you that MS, and being able to run around the map faster as Evelynn is very, very powerful. My Ida's 22%. Like, that's an insane amount of damage. Master Yi's going in 1v5, as he normally does. And the game is finally won. Looks like. Took a while. My CS per minute's bad, but that's because I just get enough CS to normally build one item, and then I just give up everything and just go for kills for the rest of the game. And just kill the Taric. So yeah, that was Evelynn Mid lane. If you noticed early on, we kind of destroyed that Trundle, because Evelynn Mid should never be underrated for how much damage your Q deals. Man, I forgot the AP ratio on it. I believe the AP ratio is like 215%, right? 215% is like crazy high for one individual ability, because I believe each hit is like 55, 55, 55, and then the first hit is like 45 or something. So you get so much damage just from that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next game. Volibear just ran in, saw all three of them, and tried to fight all three of them at the same time. Interesting. We are playing some Bruiser Qiyana this game. Normally Qiyana is built as an assassin. The Bruiser build will basically be extremely high CDR to make it so you can use grass on repeat all the time, while still being pretty tanky. Qiyana, I feel like, honestly, isn't really that bad with that type of build. I also have Conquer as well. Your early game is one of the worst early games of, like, any champion, kind of like Kassadin, because your level 1 is complete trash. You don't have any good abilities. Sometimes people can, like, start maybe, like, W and try to hit the opponent. So we're just going to try to farm from really far away and barely take poke, if any, because, I mean, he does have, like, an ability that isn't even dodgeable. His Q... Not his Q, his W is, like, ridiculous in that sense. But if I can just grab some of the minions and get to level 3, we'll be in a pretty good position. I do have a bunch of CDR on my runes as well, just to benefit from it even more. Ryze is a scaling pick, but I'm probably going to wait until, like, level 3 before I actually start harassing and stuff, because Qiyana is all about normally doing all-ins over and over again. I got his bone plating there, only got hit a little bit, which is fine. We do have a lifesteal because we have a Dorn's Blade, so I'm just going to do that. You want to take grass on repeat. I would say inside a laning phase, kind of just non-stop forever, because grass is OP. Grass gives you stealth. River gives you... It affects your Q, by the way. It gives you a snare, and Earth gives you bonus damage if they're low. So technically, taking Earth should only be done if you're, like, trying to just last hit and do nothing else besides that. We will run out of mana pretty quickly. That's fine, though. Also, because I have to step up for minions, I will get hit, like, quite often by his E, because his E is very effective at, like, catching you. The reason why I'm not really caring about him hitting me here is because, I don't want to trade all of my mana for HP all the time. Because I'm getting chunked, right? But that's, like, not really that big of a deal. Damn, dude, really? I can't believe that my E is overpowered by his ability. That's kind of freaking stupid, but whatever. I mean, it's my own fault for dying the way that I did. I just don't understand how Hecarim E is overpowered to the point that it allows you to even get me, even when I try to E away. There's no way that we can catch that guy. Game plan doesn't change off of one death. You don't have to really worry about that. What your E does is that you go through something, but if you're very close to the target, you will dash a fixed distance no matter what. So if you're on top of somebody and you use it, you can use it to try to run away, which is exactly what I tried doing. Because why would I try to burn my flash when I can use a ability that could be used in a way to escape every single time? You would think, but I guess his E overpowers it, causing you to move in a direction that is completely random. Not random, but, like, not the direction that you wanted, and then you lose because of that. So, now I understand how that goes. I'm just gonna rotate bot lane to fight this, because I have nothing better to do after I shoved in mid. I have Conquer here, too. And then she just dies. The thing is about Qiyana is you always do auto attacks. Qiyana previously, she was broken at one point. If you look up my like years old, probably like 4+ years, 5+ years Qiyana videos, you could like kill people with just like not even auto attacking them, and then she's been countlessly nerfed since then. She's still a good pick, but you need to not play her as a pure damage dealer. You need to play her as an auto attacker too, because otherwise you don't get people low enough to ever kill them. So that's why whenever you fight people, save your E until the last second. Your E can be used with your Q also at the same time, so you press EQ in a quick succession to like catch people. I'm gonna go Eclipse first because that's like a bruisery item, and then after that we go like Black Cleaver, Spear of Sojin type deal. I max the amount of pings that I send. Literally maxed. Can't not send any more. I do enjoy roaming on Qiyana because she's pretty good at it, because she can kind of wave clear and then just leave lane over and over again. Dang, I was hoping to get his, like, thingy there. I know that this will hurt bad, but I'm still somewhat okay with taking a poor trade just because I'm hoping that... Oh, hey, dude, you're gonna gank me? Jeez. How is that guy level 6, too? I thought you just died. Hecarim gangster wild, bro. Volibear is taking Hecarim's farm, though. I'm gonna reset because I'm too low. There's no reason to stick around in a fight like this, like a lane like this, because if I take any fights, I will lose. I'm too chunked. The wave is also a pretty good one to back on since it's a cannon, so I'll miss even less. I'm just gonna build even more CDR. Whenever you take a set element, your movement speed increases depending on what you're walking near. Earth is like walls normally, and river is like the river. And then brushes are being near brushes. So you almost always take Earth to get back to lane because you run faster. I still have pretty big mana problems. I don't have my ultimate for a bit either. Good kill topside. Well played, dude. Amumu's like in a weird spot. Is he gonna like just rotate back? Yeah, I was gonna say. Because Ryze could be in this area, and I was worried that maybe Amumu would get caught by that. It'd be really nice to just get my mana flow. Nice. I do have like a rune to try to assist with the mana problems, so I want to work with that. I feel like killing Ryze is gonna be challenging. He's quite a tanky guy. Looks like they'll just back away. Ryze also was like rotating bot side, so I'm probably on vision somewhere. Probably inside this brush, yeah. It's not really worth trying to poke him, I think. Isn't this gonna end up bad because Nunu's just gonna get taken? I hope Nunu can survive. Wow, they're full HP. Neither of them fought each other whatsoever. We might have been able to dive if Nunu stuck around, because Volibear should ulti the turret, but he didn't, so there's not much that I can really do about that. The top gank failed, and that means that bot lane gets ganked during that timing, so they all die. I was hoping that they would try to hit turret and I would TP behind them on that ward. That's what I was waiting for. I was trying to keep myself not in lane, though, so they wouldn't see me, too. Nice, although Nunu getting the kill is kind of a bummer, though, because I just spent a lot of resources for that kill. And Nunu probably having it as the worst person. Despite that, though, we were able to help out topside. The Mordekaiser is just, like, stepping up aggressively for some reason to, like, stop Volibear, but Hecarim's on bot side, so he was doing it alone. So there's no way to really... Also, this is not gonna work. I can't even snare that guy to keep you alive. Surprised that he thought that that would work somehow. Because now we lose Dragon because of it. I mean, Nunu is not a character that can ever, like, kill Ryze instantaneously, and I just use my ultimate topside, so my champion is also trash at that type of thing. I could just go over here just to be annoying to Hecarim, I guess. I'll just go in, screw it. If a Mumu came over, we probably could have, like, contested together, but... Nice, you stole it. I mean, even though he dies here, that's still probably worth it. I don't know if there's a warded or not. If it is, then I would get hooked. Looks like it's not, though. 2 dragons secured. Hecarim W is kind of ridiculous when you fight him, because how it works is that he gets armor magic resist and also heals for the amount of damage he does, so when I went in, that's why my damage was kind of bad, even though he's not fed. That's just kind of the way it works. Also, because Ryze is still, like, stronger than me, it's probably kind of difficult to fight him still. Because I don't have a completed items, and not having, like, the Eclipse Shield feels bad. Bot lane is winning, which is awesome. Because top lane died, maybe I can try to stop him from taking a plate. Okay, never mind. He already has TP. I have my item, I just gotta go buy it. I'll probably just use all of my resources to try to shove and just reset. Merc treads onto the Ryze. Risky base where I could be stopped, but I was not. And finally, when I do trades now, I do percent damage a little bit, and that will help out a lot. Nunu's dead again, but he is also going, like, AP Nunu, and AP Nunu's trash for being able to survive, like, ever. Just grass on repeat, that's all we do. Because grass on repeat is OP. We continue stealthing ourselves, and the only person that can really hit us is the, Also, why are you here taking my farm? Just go back bot lane, dude. What? This cannot get a kill unless Volibear came. If Volibear went behind this Ryze, he could maybe try to ult him and kill him, but that's not going to happen. I don't know why Zaya's mid and giving a bot, but whatever. I think I go Spear of Sojin before Black Cleaver, because they don't really have much armor just yet. With our ultimate as well, you need to hit somebody against a wall or just hit them into a brush or river. Everything counts, so it's kind of like taking an element. If you can't take an element on something, it doesn't work inside that, but if you can, then it does. Like, I can't take an element here. I'm literally pressing my W key, it does nothing. You only focus on doing it in a way that you can push somebody into something. That's why river fights are OP, because a whole entire river, all could be used, which is busted. I just want to get his bone plating #1. I also think that Hecarim might still rotate bot lane, and it would be pretty difficult to run away, because he can just mash Q, and when he does, even though I have stealth mechanic, it will easily kill me. So this is like a risky area to be in, so I'm just going to wait until I know where Hecarim is before I try to do anything, because of how difficult it is to survive it. That's probably Rise TP. That's everybody topside, like all 5 people. The only person not there is Hecarim right now. It's only for a Mumu, so now we just try to get the waves. And they also burned a TP just to kill a Mumu as well, so it's kind of wasted. But Xayah overstepped herself. Hey, but she lived though. This is ending up into another bad fight because Nunu's going into a fight that can, like, never be achievable because they all rotated down because Dragon's coming up. You only just start doing, like, objectives and you just wait to see how they react. There's no reason to, like, start any initiation. It's just kind of pointless. Nice hook, bro. There's no reason to try to contest this. It's too difficult. If we had, like, Nunu or something with us, we could maybe do it, but because he died, we just will give, because there's no reason to try to fight that. Also, I take it back on, like, my build path. I think Black Cleaver is going to be better. Since Hecarim W gives him armor and magic resist, and I'm probably going to be fighting him when it's on, and also top and also Thresh have a lot of armor, I should probably build something to shred it. Not one-shotting the wave really sucks. Rise was last rotating mid. The team is honestly getting caught, but Rise is still here. I'm using my sweeper, which they do not see. I mean, it would be good if I could catch the Kai'Sa. Dang, dude, that really doesn't kill. I still have my grass, though. Where's Nunu at? We're on Earth. Well played by Kai'Sa for ultimate immediately, so I couldn't do anything. I probably should just use my ultimate fast, and that could have maybe helped. I'm, like, about to get myself killed with this Rise if I continue going in. If we can play as a team here, we can do something, but that's about it. Thresh tried to make something happen. We just continue stealthing ourselves like that, and we just stay alive. Volibear did not accomplish with getting the top lane turret, but that's still okay. Otacon's coming up, which is bot side. I do have TP for it. The way that we want to normally fight will be through probably having a Mumu initiate with me, and we get a big wombo off, because our ultimate is kind of game-changing if you can land it on, like, a full team. It does pretty good damage, and it's AoE. I don't know if I can fight this Mordekaiser just because of how tanky he is. If anything, we probably just can harass him from far away, and that's it. Like, Hecarim still has Black Cleaver on me. So that guy's, like, such a menace right now. Let's grab blue buff, and then, the goal inside of teamfights will still be going for squishies, even though I have a Bruiser build, too. Or, like, AoE teamfights. That's the best thing to do. Whoa, what? I think you're gonna die before I get there, bro. I like how Kaisa just ran in and just auto-attacked my teammate to death. Bummer. And then I died too. Because the whole entire team is trying to chase a Rise. Bad team plays. Nunu put himself so deep that he's gonna die no matter what, but whatever. The whole entire fight starting off with Kaisa dying in a 1v1 when I'm trying to walk down is bad. Dude, everybody's dead. Nobody can follow you up because they're all dead. Oh, they're gonna try to do this, aren't they? No? Yeah, if they try to start it, we'll just TPN. I'm waiting for my Black Cleaver, though, of course. I think I might just shove, and then once they start, then I'll TP. So then I can get gold and try to pressure somewhat. They used Rise ultimate, so they're gone. I'm gonna shove one more and then I'll TP in. Volibear is like not rotating. I guess he has TP as well. Okay, cool. They rotated up. That's so good for us. I might walk into like a Thresh hook or something because of my positioning, but I have like a pretty nice flank going on. So the enemy team just gave Dragon and do this now because Hecarim went top. Because we shove out top lane, and I guess Volibear went up there too and stuff, which is okay. But if you get to like pressure side waves before objectives, sometimes it forces enemy team into like thinking that they have to go catch it and stuff. And then once they do go catch it, you just can do all the objectives that you want. I should be the one side landing instead of her, but whatever. So bonkers. Also, Nunu didn't use his ultimate. My ultimate didn't land because she used her ultimate again in a good way. I even used it before, too, because I knew that she might try to ulti away, but she was near this wall, so that's why I even attempted it. I don't know if Nunu had Zhonya's or not and just didn't use it, but he should have used his ultimate from the beginning, because Kai'Sa's super strong. It's not really worth holding on to it at all. Spear of Sojin now. Sadly, Spear of Sojin only gives you ability haste once you fully complete it. Until you fully complete it, it gives you none. Literally, none of the components give you any. One more dragon for soul. We can honestly just play for that for the win. There's probably no reason to do anything like crazy to just win quickly. It's just kind of pointless. Nice, I one-shot the wave, finally, the back wave. That guy's so strong. My team is like kind of caught, but Hecarim was bot side, I guess. I was looking at TP in case they got like hooked, but they didn't. This should be you backing away now. You're gonna get Hecarim ultied. There's no reason to try to initiate also when they have all of their stuff up. Just leave. It's okay. Because Kai'Sa's trying to make, like, AP plays. Zai, bro, why are you staying when you're that low? I think that they're on the objective, maybe. Let's clear out the vision that they put down. Zai is finally basing to get herself healed and stuff. We can't do Baron. We don't have anybody with us because Nunu's bot side. Whenever you have, like, your jungler on the opposite side of the map, you can't do really anything. Maybe we could try to go for a pick, like if Amumu stayed topside with me and we both went for Rise, but that's about it. What do you mean, why is he split pushing? He wins 1v1. Like, he should not TP, he should create pressure and make it so the enemy team is forced to have multiple people, because if he can beat more than 1v1, then he should stay there. This is probably not the fight we want to take. Again. Xayah continues to get 1v1'd by Kai'Sa over and over and over and over again. Just non-stop. And it's creating so many issues. You just need to stop dying 1v1, bro. Also, I feel like this should be defendable. I was gonna say. I don't have my item for a bit. We can give Dragon and try to do Baron. They might be able to get to us unless we, like, do this immediately, though. We have to start, like, ASAP. Because if Nunu doesn't deal damage to it immediately, then it just won't die fast enough. We also are just banking on them, like, being on the dragon and not rotating over. Yeah, cool. Oh my god, dude, that damage was ridiculous, but we still get it. There's no way that they can get here fast enough, and then it's back away. If you already have so many dragons, you don't really need to worry about losing some of them. I want to buy my Spear of Sojourn, so I'm going to stay on the map until I have it. Why do I have a 200 gold shutdown? I don't even have 3 items yet. What? Kai'Sa might try to kill me now, because if she lands it onto me, it's, like, pretty bad. Spear of Sojourn is completed. Crazy amount of ability haste now on, like, all of my stuff. Now that we have Baron, we want to siege somewhere. We are all, like, mid-bot side, so we should get vision control inside of their jungle as a team to put down, like, angles of attack on their base and stuff. Ouch. Kai'Sa, that hurts, bro. The team is not really pressuring in a way to, like, actually get control. Everybody's kind of playing, like, really scared, which is bad. Amumu should be looking for bandage tosses, like, onto the Hecarim and stuff. But the reason why I'm not looking is because everybody's so far away from me. So if I don't go in, or if I go in, I'm not going to get any follow-up. Because everybody's kind of playing safe. There should be also Nunu, like, split pushing is so stupid. Like, it makes no sense what he's doing right now. The game's gonna get so difficult when we do stuff like that. Like, Xayah's rotating to Thresh now. Sure, we'll all rotate as a team. Thresh individually trying to 1v1 the Volibear was a interesting decision. Can probably get this. There should be no reason for our teammate to base. but he did. Because somebody's dead, we can, like, pressure the map while they're dead. It's fine, we'll just back away since we have no pressure again. Amumu just needs to go in, bro. If he goes in, we probably win. Because we're strong as a team, dude. We're giga strong, honestly. Just back away from this fight, though. It sucks, but... Nice, triple kill. Well played, dude. Continue hitting the turrets. Just go for all the turrets, man. We don't need to be so scared of initiating. Yeah, going for more turrets is smarter than just trying to end the game. Because there's really no reason to. I can't take this. I already know that I can't, but at least can get some good damage onto it. Nunu will just die. We already know that. We'll see if we can even kill Mordekaiser after. Oh, okay, never mind. How did he not die? Let's back away. We got as much as we needed to. Whoa, Amumu's going in. Okay, well that guy's just dead. There's no reason to go in like that, but whatever. As usual, Kai'Sa's kind of just able to catch the Zion repeat. The next item probably should be like... I'm kind of down to go... Asterix. Let's commit for like a true Bruiser playstyle. That's probably just gone, dude. I don't even think that we can contest it. Like, everything's visioned up to... Like, I could try to go in alone, I guess. What? They're not on it? That is crazy good for us. Volibear should be grouping at this point. If we don't go in, we're just gonna lose it. Ah, cool, she doesn't die. Volibear has TP this entire time, but didn't use it, so we kind of lost the fight pretty hard. He wanted to walk to the fight. Okay. Nice try walking, bro. Good attempt. Wish that we could have just fought as 5, but he wants to continue trying to go side lane to try to make plays happen, but he can't because he's not able to beat the Mordekaiser. So he's kind of wasting his time. Kai'Sa's still really the only person that matters on the enemy team. It seems that everybody else just defends her and then she just kills everybody. Doesn't help that her W also reveals my stealth, even though I was able to sidestep it. If Kai'Sa dies, we'll win. That's all that needs to happen. Since Nunu's not there yet... and also he's going for his farm, dude. Nunu's still going for his farm, guys. I'm not gonna group until Nunu also groups, because then it's just kind of pointless. Nunu's still farming, bruh. Warded. I can't even clear it. This Volibear is still not grouping. The way we win is probably wombo combo team fight. But even that's kind of difficult to pull off. The river fight would be best, though. If we do that fight. Nunu's just dead here for sure. Kai'Sa even has Guinsoo stacked, so that makes it even worse for us. Nice Anya's, bro. There's nothing that we can do to really assist now. Amumu died with ultimate being up. There's probably no way to fight. Xayah also is just like so freaking tanky, dude. She even has a Zanya's now. We don't really have AP damage at all. Volibear. Volibear does a lot of damage, dude, if he just wants to join in. Maybe he can try to just run down the Kai'Sa every fight, too. Easier than me. Because he just has a point-and-click stun. How much more money do I need? Just a little bit. I'm just worried about more people getting caught right as I push, though. Bruiser Qiyana doesn't feel like she can fight other bruisers like ever. My damage dealt is like not that good against other bruisers at all. This is not a good fight. Don't take it. Amumu's caught. Volibear is not going to group. That was pretty good Amumu damage. Well played, dude. I have to flash away to survive. Volibear is still split pushing because that's all he thinks that he is like able to do. Oh my goodness, bro, this is not the fight. The game's probably just over, GG. Volibear's still not rotating. Oh my god, we didn't lose. Thank fucking god, dude. The only person that matters is the Xayah. Ouch, dude, that hurts. I don't think that we can even kill this guy, can we? He has a big ass shield when he pops his W. So we have to play around that. Yo, good job everybody. I'm glad that we were able to chunk the Xayah enough to the point that we could fight her. The full AP Nunu is definitely not that strong versus enemy team comp. I hope that he can get off a good ultimate to make himself useful, because that's very difficult to do as his champion. Because they have a lot of things to interrupt his ultimate as well. Let's go this. Kaisa has sold her boots. She has no boots anymore. Are they gonna run it down mid to try to end? Our Xayah is quite strong, so if we can, like, stall the fight for her, it's very good, dude. Please stop getting hit. All of you guys. Whoa, that was the slowest snowball ever. Do you not use the base or something? Fighting inside of our base sucks with my items because, or like, just there's like no good things to use on. Whoa, stop, Xayah. Okay, good. We might be able to take all their inhibs, honestly. The Xayah fight was fine. I'm just nervous about her. The thing is that what she did there was pretty good, because what she did was she enabled herself to, get herself killed, I guess, huh? You walked into melee range for some reason. What she did was she auto-attacked and used ultimate to get Kaisa low, which was, like, massive. But then she just decided to base tank everything as a range character and die, so. Very sad. Wait. We don't actually think that this is achievable, do we? This is interesting decision, bro. Here comes Kaisa. There you go, man. There's all the ultimates. Like, that was just like the stupidest freaking Baron start ever. We still might be able to stop them, though. Although I did just use my ultimate to try to, like, help out with stopping the fight. Which, of course, is, like, always bad. I got that guy's shield, at least. Yo. Just play a little bit of poke. I'm so worried about her just, like, walking straight and getting herself killed, I swear. Just play patient, dude. It's okay. In fact, we can just give inhib, too. It's, like, not that big of a deal. It's okay to give inhib. Of course. I guess the fight didn't end up that bad, at least. What? They have Baron recall, dude. They literally are gonna be there by the time that you get back. Okay. This guy. We only lost one inhib. Like, that's, like, so good. There's no reason to be fearful over, that kind of stuff. Anyways, Volibear should just group and we just do the Elder, because now they're all dead. Not all dead. Their jungler is dead, so we can initiate a 4v5 if we just play together again. Come on. Just be grouped. Volibear did not rotate. I'm just gonna do that just to get them away. I honestly just want to make sure that we secure it no matter what. Go Volibear, bro. If you die, then now we're 4v5 and can't use our Elder anymore. Oh! This is a kill. Okay, Mumu messed up. Just kidding. Nice, dude. Volibear is trying to end, so I'm just trying to stall time for him, but this guy just literally just spams his abilities and I lose. Volibear. W bait? Bro, you just didn't use your ultimate immediately. What? If you just press ultimate, there's no way to chain it. Well, Volibear, I hope that you can stop them, because it's time for you to show what you're made of. Ooh, nice. That guy's gonna die. You can probably stall all of them, huh? What a freaking game, man. What a game. Yeah, dude, I'll TP in, don't worry. Although, like, I don't even think that we can end because they have a bunch of people still. But anyways, I'll TP in. Anyways, let's go. Let's try. I TP'd into a fight that we took for some reason, with Xayah initiating again instead of just waiting for Mumu to go in. So then I just waste my TP. If we just let Amumu go in first, then we can just try to combo them and kill them rather than attempt that type of fight. It's whatever, though. It's like no reason to fight the way that we did. I'm full build, I don't even have anything to buy now. Holy shit. I'm surprised Mordekaiser didn't just ult you. You probably would have died. Our top inhib is pushing towards them. I mean, getting GA is good and all. Xayah should just go heal. Volibear is TPing. Bro, you fucking psycho, bro. Nice initiation, Amumu. Amumu landed a good Amumu ultimate, and it's so late in the game that landing a good Amumu ultimate is that game-changing. Yeah, let's not make the same mistake of only pushing to end, by the way. I'm just grabbing these minions just to, like, have it so it's pushing for us. Because doing Baron faster probably will be not even, like, that beneficial. I guess sell my boots maybe to buy another item. Since Xayah's not really with us. I feel like I just honestly build like Deadman's. This will just give me more movement speed. Stop trying to end through mid. There's no reason to. Honestly, the best way to push this now would be just, like, fix bot waves and just play for Elder, and that's it. Nothing else. There's no reason to play for anything but Elder. Stop. Stop. Stop it. So I might have been able to continue pushing bot lane. Our turrets are still up, but also neglecting mid-wave shove is bad. Oh, this is a crazy ultimate here. They all just die instantly. Finally, a fight that felt like everybody was on the same page about what to do. Xayah somehow died. I don't even know how. They literally walked into, like, a crazy wombo. Alright, so that was Bruiser Xayah. This game felt pretty bad to play. Kind of because of the decision-making, but we can't ever... Like, I can't be as many deaths as these two, because if I, like, play as aggressive and, like, do these plays, we probably would have lost the game. I've been losing a lot of games by following up plays of my teammates. I've realized that I kind of just have to let them int, because eventually, if we stall the game long enough, at least if people are full build, if they int, they might actually get a good playoff. And then when they do, we're able to do a lot of good stuff. Because even though Mumu made some crazy good plays that game, he also made really bad plays constantly, and that's why he has 14 deaths. I'm also, I guess, not going to be able to, like, look at whatever this is, huh? Oh, never mind. I'm able to. Damage dealt is, like, not really going to be that crazy. I didn't even get a team fight that much that entire game, and it felt like I couldn't go side lane versus a lot of their bruisers, but in the end, we were able to successfully at least win. So that's all I really care about. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.